Hi, Suzanne.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Casey. It looks like your place is getting bigger.
Hi.
Hi, Casey. Now your space looks huge.
Well, that's because I usually sit in this little corner here.
Wow.
We do have a little living room area.
Yeah.
Kitchen's down the hall there.
Oh my gosh, it's like apartment size. It's huge.
Well, yeah, 400 square feet. A New York
Wow.
size apartment.
Oh, look at your machine. Let's see your machine too. Is that hard for you to show us?
Nope, it's a Janome. Let's see.
Beautiful.
Yep, it's 11,000.
Nice. That's really nice. How long have you had it, Casey?
Oh, a number of years now. I probably had it. Oh, let's see. We've been away to
1970. No.
David. He's helping.
You didn't have computers then.
Yeah. No, it's probably about 5 or 6 years old at least. Let's see. Well, Chelsea's been married 3. I had it for a couple years before that. So yeah, 6 or 7 years.
Cool. Very nice. How's it going for you, Suzette?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm babysitting and dog sitting.
Are you? You look like you're all dressed up. Are you going out?
We went out to lunch today with my son.
There you go.
But
Did you
I've had the
eat?
kids since yesterday and they go home either late tomorrow night or Sunday. She had to go to a funeral. My
Oh,
daughter.
goodness. Oh, maybe the kids will sneak in and we can see them. Hi, Doreen.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I literally just got in from a little bike ride here and came in and went, ooh, it's time to get my butt in here.
I can almost feel the air coming in with you. You guys aren't normally late and everyone's arriving after the hour.
I know, I'm seeing that. I literally went, wow, I better get in here. But now I'm going, there's just a few, well, they're slowly coming in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful up here. We got a little
Same
bit of
here.
75 and sunny weather.
Really
So-
pretty here.
How's your machine, Andrea?
It's doing better. I think it truly is static electricity, which I'm so grateful that you all mentioned that because otherwise I would have just thought, it's fried. Yeah, but the tinfoil definitely works. And then I don't know if this is a thing, but it seems to lose its like absorbency of the electricity, right? And so like after 2 days, I had to get more foil.
Oh,
But you know what my husband told me? He was an airline pilot, right? And he said that they used to come out and have to touch the wingtips of the airplanes with big balls of foil. So it's legitimately a thing. And then he was trying to explain to me how the electricity moves, and I just tuned out.
I know.
I was like, "Yeah."
Sometimes you're sorry you asked a question.
Yeah, I think the machine just so I don't need to know how electricity works.
Uh,
But thank you. Hi, Usha. Oh, we can't hear you.
you're muted.
Even Kim was a little behind schedule. Where you ladies been? What have you been doing?
Making
Uh-oh.
dinner.
Oh, good for you. I have to cook mine after we hang up.
I just showered, so that's my cause for late.
Okay. You're
Getting ready for the meeting.
I'm just happy you're all here.
I was looking through patterns.
Oh, good. Did you find anything pretty?
Oh, I can't figure out what I want to make.
Oh, that's a terrible problem to have, Kim.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Okay, well, I actually have things to show off today. Since y'all didn't want to make a pillow, I made one anyways.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that fun?
That's pretty.
What is that? Like faux
I-
fur? Velour?
It's the Minky.
Ah, Minky.
Yeah. And then I did the same thing with the naked foam on this top layer so that I could get the quilting pattern to show up
Oh, how pretty it
on it.
is.
but it is crazy comfortable. So I'm calling it a tuffet, you know, like
Yeah.
Miss Muffet's tuffet,
Yeah.
because you can sit on this. When I put it behind my back, it's very nice too.
Hmm.
So there's instructions on sewspire.com if you want to make your own tuffet. And
Oh.
I did not close that up and everything's staying inside of there. So it's no zipper.
What'd you stuff it with?
A pillow form?
Nope, I used the polyfill, the
Oh, okay.
premium polyfill, and I overstuffed it. That's the trick.
Ah,
But because this fabric, you know, has stretch, you can get away with doing that.
that's good.
So I have another one cut out and I'm gonna do a different pattern on it. I'm hiding it in here because the minute the kids find this, it's gonna disappear. And then my second project,
Ooh,
this is my latest bag design, and it has 3 separate compartments on the inside.
nice.
It's hard to see with the dark colors.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then this is wax canvas. If you all haven't ever worked with wax canvas, oh
No.
man, it's fabulous. See how it gets like that patina?
Yes,
Yeah,
nice.
really nice to work with. So that's my share. What do you guys got? You want to go first, Suzette?
I haven't been sewing, I've been babysitting, but I did go through all of my clothes,
Mm.
Really?
reorganized, and I had stuff tucked away because when all the kids moved back home, I had to move all my stuff. And so there's some of the stuff I thought I was going to make from my capsule, I don't need because I just found a bunch.
Oh, how fun is that? What do you think
Yeah.
you need?
I think, well, I really would like to make some shorts, but I'm afraid of the shorts and pants. For the
I
fit.
thought,
I'm afraid to try that.
I thought someone said that they don't want to sew any garments.
I don't, but this group keeps me going.
Sewing short, if you
Like
keep them,
shorts, capris maybe, and skirts and a few tops, but I don't know if I'll do the bottoms. I might go with a dress or something else.
Mm.
I'm
If you
still
do
thinking.
skirts. Skirts are easier.
like-
Start with skirts.
Yeah. if you
Yeah,
do those,
skirts.
yes, or even if you do a culotte, so that
Yeah.
the fit is not as critical, but you still have the functionality of pants.
Mhm.
That might be
Great
something to consider. Or
They're
just,
easy to drape in the back.
yeah, or wider leg shorts versus a fitted pant.
Oh, yeah.
That would
I've
probably
been
be-
looking at patterns and looking and looking. I haven't found the right one yet.
How do you spell culotte?
Coulotte.
Yeah.
I wore them for work for 25 years.
Oh, wow. Well,
I
that's
love
fun to
culottes.
get, and how
Yeah, me
rewarding
too.
to get your clothes sorted, right?
Yeah, well, I've been meaning to do it since the kids all moved out. So I have all these extra closets now. So
Did you use them?
I'm using the one there's 2 in the spare bedroom.
Very nice. Kim is the one with 4 closets. to
Yes.
herself.
With
Did she
clothes.
inspire-
So if you ever need to borrow anything, go to Kim.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh, how fun would that be to borrow clothes?
All you cold weather people, I don't know how you find room to store all your clothes because
That's why you have 4 closets.
I have like the whole
use
top
them.
row of like lightweight jackets and hoodies. I don't know where I would put big winter coats and all that.
This
kind of
is
stuff.
what I
got
do.
Plastic buckets downstairs.
Hi,
I've got-
Cheryl.
Oh.
Then you can keep it pressed.
I use, oh, where did you go?
We're
What
right
is
here.
this?
We can see you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's a
Okay.
really nice garment rack you got there.
Yeah, and garment bags
I
and
just got one.
bins.
Let me see your garment bag.
That's the only one that's left.
Oh,
My
okay, okay,
husband
that's a bigger one.
Was moving stuff back after the workers and he tore the rest of them.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, but
So I have to get more. That's all.
when Suzette, you live in Florida, you don't have like storage like we do. Like I got a whole basement I can put stuff away in.
Yep, me
I'm
too.
so jealous. I want a basement.
This closet.
Wow,
Ooh.
Cheryl. Wow. Oh my
Yeah, things that
goodness.
don't fit.
Why don't they
I
fit?
Pride
don't
us
have
there.
anything that doesn't fit.
Cheryl, why don't they fit?
Because I'm fat. Because
So-
I eat good.
You're not fat, you're extra.
I'm fluffy.
Yeah.
Perfect. I
Did
would
you just
change
gain
that.
it?
Huh?
Did you just recently gain the weight?
No, I gained weight little by little over the years.
Oh, okay.
And I did gain COVID weight. Yeah. Yeah, because I was walking and I was losing weight. And then I had problems with pain for a couple of months and I wasn't allowed to walk. So I gained 12 pounds.
That's easy to do.
Yeah, this week alone, I've gained 12 pounds.
This week alone?
Yes, I
No.
don't normally stress eat, and I am stress eating.
Are
Is it
you?
the election that's doing me in?
Yeah, I can't. I just need this decision done so
I
I
want
can
it
move
done.
on with my life.
I just
You
turned
are-
back on the election so I can see if it pops up and we're done with this.
The whole world is probably doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
The
like,
other night, they said it can go all the way to the beginning of December. I said, no.
I don't know.
Wow.
We just gotta get, whatever's a big, what's Pennsylvania? They're like an inch away from being
An
done.
inch.
If we
Oh no.
get that, we're done.
I'm from Pennsylvania and I wouldn't trust them with anything, so.
I was born there, you know,
Where?
What city?
in a little coal mining town. Coal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wonderful. Okay, so that's awesome, Suzette. That means you get to have a fun weekend because you already did your work. Yeah.
I have to find patterns. I'm still looking.
Oh, but
What are you
Joe-
looking
Joanne's
for?
already having Black Friday deals.
What are you
Already?
looking for, Suzette? What patterns are you behind?
I want some tops. I like the ones Dara made, but she makes up her own pattern.
Yeah.
Are you looking on the patterns books online?
I've looked
Yeah.
in the store, online, in the books.
You need to
Okay.
get those
I
catalogs.
might get brave and take a few shirts that I really like that are wearing out and maybe make my own pattern.
That's exciting.
I don't know.
It's
You
worth
can
a
do it.
try. It's
Try
not as
it.
hard as you imagine it is. It's really that, it's pretty easy, especially if it's simple top. Like if it's just a basic top.
And you like the lines?
I just pulled up one because, like I told you guys, I've never made a t-shirt, but I pulled up this one, which I thought looked really simple. It's a Simplicity 8376. And I thought, okay, cool. I might be able to do that because I've never done it. And I guess you can make all these 3 different ways. So I thought I might try that one.
Ooh, the little like tunic wavy one is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then this was
T-shirts are
just,
easy.
but then this one is nothing. So I thought,
Yeah,
Do you
but
have a
then you have
serger
to
account?
figure out what fabric you're gonna use, and I'm gonna have to use that.
but it's just
It's hard
it
for
just
me
says
to sew.
interlock or jersey. So it's like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
Well-
hard for me.
But I think, I was listening to somebody talk about this capsule wardrobe, and from what I'm seeing, I'm kind of getting 2 different directions going in my mind. Hang on. Hang on.
I hope you're okay, Doreen.
You okay? Good.
I
Okay.
started looking for fabric for mine, and all I had in my cart was black and blue, black and blue. I'm like, this gonna be boring.
Yeah, I went through all my fabrics and I have so much black. I was like, oh, I told my husband I could go to a lot of funerals.
We don't want that.
When I always have the problem that I didn't buy enough for like to make an outfit. Like I bought enough for a shirt or enough for a pair of pants, but I didn't buy enough of colors to like make more than one thing that might go together.
Yeah.
So I'm like starting to understand, like, I don't need 3 yards, maybe I need 5 yards. Like if I want to make a jacket and a skirt or something like that, or I want to make a skirt and a pair of pants out of the same fabric. Like, if,
Mhm.
and I always just think in terms of like, well, this t-shirt takes a yard, I'm buying a yard. And that doesn't go with anything, and I don't have any more to try and make it go.
And I'm
Okay, I was
also
gonna order
thinking
3
of between the capsule, I was hearing one guy describe it as something that you invest in and really have great pieces. And then I'm going, yeah, but what I wear now and next year, I've got so many I don't knows going on in my life. You know, because once this thing is all kind of done, well, what am I going to be doing next year? I don't quite know. How casual am I going to be? I've got so many I don't knows going on. I know I really am looking at a lot. I'm just in the information gathering stage right now. That's really what I'm doing. I'm gathering information. I'm trying not to get too confused. I'm just going, okay, let it sink in. I know I think I might want more coats. So I mean, I do have like 3 or 4 different types of fabrics for a casual coat. And I brought material out. I mean, I have it out downstairs. I had brought a bunch of things out and tried to put it all together. But then I also went, okay, do I know these patterns that I'm thinking of are going to work? So I'm thinking of doing some trial, just trying some patterns out with some fabric that is in my stash so that I can just do it. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Just saying, okay, let's not even count on this until I know it's going to work right. So it might be a long time, more time that is going to this. I think it's pretty important, Kim, that you brought this whole thing up. It's really good. It really is a good thing to mentally go through.
When, like Joanne was saying, like she went through her stuff and she just needs tops. Like I'm looking at it more of like, here's 2 things I made that kind of go together, but I need a 3rd piece to make it wearable. And then if that 3rd piece can then go with something else, like I'm not gonna start from scratch. I'm just gonna try and complete outfits so that I have things I can wear.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than always, just making a pretty blouse or a pretty pair of pants and then they don't go together.
How many complete outfits would you want to have, Dara?
I would like to have like a week's worth of clothes. Like if I went on a trip, I'd like to be able to just pack a week's worth of things that, like I could always put the top on with something else or, kind of like when you pack for a trip. I'd like to have things coordinated enough that I could do that. And I'm always find myself taking too many things because they don't go together.
That's why I like using a top and a skirt out of the same fabric, so that you get that dress look, but then you can swap out the skirt for a pair of pants should it get cool. And then you have, lots of different looks. So I've, a number of years ago, started buying, whenever I bought like a bottom weight, it was enough for a skirt and a pair of pants. And that way I could swap up, all the tops could go either, if it was cool, it went with the pants. And if it got warm, I could just flip into the skirt. And here with the 30-degree difference from morning to night, it's sometimes pants in the morning and skirt in the middle of the day. So But I think I'm going to do the same kind of thing, which is the helpful part of just finishing out or swapping out things that are old and need to be replaced and kind of finishing up a capsule. I figured out, I think I right now have 3 capsules kind of going between the kind of mustard colored bottoms, denim bottoms, and then the sage bottom. So I'm going to try and get all 3 of them to work together.
So it kind of sounds like it'd be valuable to establish, it's up to each individual, wardrobe rules for yourself. Because then that would keep you out of the weeds and ending up with all of these things that don't match, right?
Mhm. Well, and also, like, I make a lot of things that I don't wear because they're not comfortable or they're not flattering. Like, I need to go back to the things that I wear a lot and say, like, maybe I made it 5 years ago, but I'm like wearing it to death. Like, maybe I should make 2 or 3 of those in appropriate colors and make it go with things. Like, look more at what do I really need? Like Doreen was saying, she doesn't know what she's going to wear in the future, but you know what you're wearing right now. And if you made yourself like, a layered outfit and you wore it, it wouldn't matter because by next year it'd be worn out and need to be replaced. So, and I don't have closets full of clothes like Kim has. I have one little closet, and I find like when I have something comfortable that looks good that I like, I'll wear it once a week until it's done. And then I throw it in the trash and make something new to replace it.
I have a thought on that. I was
My
listening
God.
to this one guy talking about his capsule wardrobe. And he said, because he was probably in his 20s or something. And he said there was some denim thing. I don't know if it was jeans or what, I don't remember. But he said, and this really got my attention. He had something that really fit him well. He had it when he was like 15 years old. He said he learned to not wash the clothes hardly at all unless there's something on it that he had to wash it. Other than that, very rarely. And what the heck? I think there was something he said about putting him in the freezer to
Oh, hell no. I'm not putting my clothes in the
Yeah,
freezer. No.
people put their jeans in the freezer to refresh them.
Yep.
First of all, I would need to have a special laundry freezer because I'm not
heard
putting
that.
dirty
First
pants
time I heard
in
that
food.
one.
I've heard of the
Got
jeans
my attention.
freezer.
I was literally going, oh, you do what? You're putting him in the what?
Okay. Okay. All this, I'm thinking about all the body odor in his clothes. Okay.
That's just-
That's just gross.
Especially if he's not washing them.
Yeah.
I really am gonna go back and listen to that guy.
If he put those stinky clothes in the freezer near my meat, I'd kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, put
I
him
can see
out.
my husband opening up the freezer and going, oh, there's a pair of jeans in here.
Well, in my house, you'd be likely to get chocolate ice cream on them.
But that's what he did. I'm serious.
Well,
No,
I
they
watched
I
do
a
doubt that
girl-
guy is showering
my
every
God.
day.
What is
I
the
watched-
purpose of the freezer?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's a common
Yeah.
common practice among people. There are people who buy special jeans that they never wash.
Yeah.
Not even like the first time they get them, like they never ever wash them.
Maybe bachelors.
I've heard several men with that philosophy, but I haven't ran
You
into
would think they wouldn't find a wife.
Uh-uh.
That's why
Nope.
they're single. Now, I watched a girl that did a capsule wardrobe. She was going to make 15 items. She ended up making 11. She didn't like anything she made. I mean, absolutely nothing. The lady, and she didn't like any of the fabric that she used. She ended up she liked like 4 things, but then she kept saying, oh, well, I got to change this and I got to change that. I thought, what a waste of time. So I just think you got to decide on your own. Just got to sit down and take your time, because I thought she wasted all that time making this stuff and she got nothing out of it.
I think you're also supposed to, I have a color wheel somewhere around here, but in the one they were talking about get your favorite color and then look on the color wheel and get the closest color to that color, and it'll fit in and it will work. So you don't get just all navy or all browns or all some very just generic.
So
That's it.
right next to it.
There, yeah, get the color wheel out and go get the colors right.
Here we are.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but that's what we all should have if you want it, is to get a color wheel and I mean, I'm trying to work with it myself because I'm finding I'm getting whole lot of blacks also. Black on me, this is ridiculous. But what did I just make? I made something that was that whatever thing I made was a gray and a black. But
Here
they
on
have that
11.
out there in everybody, it's so easy to,
No, are you afraid to try a different color, Doreen?
what?
Are you afraid to try a different
No, I
color?
love color.
Then why are you buying only black and gray? Because you made those clothes because you bought that fabric.
Right.
And when you buying that fabric, you chose
I'm getting
those
away
colors.
from it. I am getting
You
away
just
from
made them, like the new ones.
what?
You
The
just
one I
made
just made, yeah, I know.
So what
That's what
I
I'm
normally
complaining
do
about.
is, yeah, but what I normally do is, like, once upon a time, like all my clothing were burgundy color because that's what I liked it and that's what looks good on me, and everybody says like, oh, you look so beautiful in that. So every dress or every pattern, like evening one or day one, formal one, or the the relaxes, everything was, if I look through my closet, that was on my mid-20s, I believe. That's burgundy. Then I slowly, like, no, I want to change this color. So every time when I got the opportunity to get the new clothing, then I forcibly changed in my color, the color which I hate a lot until I was like mid-20s, which is yellow. Even a small spot of yellow, I never bought that one. But I completely changed it. I forced myself with like a full yellow top.
Your wall is yellow, Usha.
Yeah, this one is like, so I bought it before whatever it is. But then everybody like, hey, you look good on yellow. So I started loving yellow. That's how I forcibly changed it. Then after a while, you look at my wardrobe. So whole thing, my silk sarees are yellow and my regular daily wear is yellow. And then I tried to change it. Then I got all white, everything white. So that was the problem. Like, once you pick something, your mindset, you like that only those colors. But when you are trying to change, you need to force yourself to
Yeah.
get away from that color. Otherwise, and particularly for me, I don't care if I like it, if that is a different color palette than I was comfortable with. I still try to get it, put it on. Some like a dark purple or something, they don't look good on me, even though I like that. It doesn't go with my skin color or my hair color, whatever it is. But such kind of things I try to avoid, but otherwise, like, I don't have a preference color. I'll just go with any color. All I see is maybe dark and light shades. When I'm wearing it, contrasting, like if I have a dark top, then I'll try to put some light bottom or vice versa. That's the only thing I look into it personally. I'm not that picky, maybe, I guess.
So another thing I've done is Joann's actually has mirrors in some parts of the store, and I will find where they have the mirror and I will take the fabric, put it in the cart and drive over to the mirror and drape it around my neck to see if it's a color. And remember that the lighting in there is not going to be fabulous, but if it can look good in their bad lighting, then you've got a pretty good chance that it's going to look good on you outside.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Yep.
Well, this, I'm doing good then because this, I'm thinking of making a longer
Yeah.
coat out of.
Pretty.
Pretty,
Isn't
Mhm.
that nice?
gorgeous. Yeah.
What are
But
you
I
trying to
about
make it with
Just
that?
4 yards of this, so I'll be able
What
to.
is that?
What kind of fabric is it, Doreen?
Let's see, I think this is it's a woven. I would say a little bit of wool in it.
It looks like a brushed satin.
I can't say exactly, but it feels and looks like a wool, but I don't know. Like I said, it's a woven. And there's a little bit of stretch to it, a
Spark.
little bit of give. But I'm definitely thinking of this one.
Mhm.
That will be a nice one for the winter, to have some to put that type of thing on.
And it'll look great with the black pants.
And
Yeah.
that's what I also found that I really need. I've got like 8 million pairs of either black, it's all black, leggings. I got them on right now, black leggings.
But they go with
Well,
everything.
like,
so-
if that's your thing, right? Like, you don't have to become a different person. Like, if you like black leggings, wear your black.
Well, they seem to go with
Yeah.
pretty much everything, and I think all I'm gonna do is get a little variety of it, so maybe it's a little tweedy look to it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. Maybe, well, I've got some the blues, the periwinkle blues, that type of thing. They look great on me, so I do have some of that stuff in. Oh, okay. I was looking at stuff for so I brought these two up. Here's one other one that I've got if I want to make a coat from it. you-
Whoa.
Isn't this?
Wow.
This is
yes.
very woven, very loosely woven.
I can't imagine sewing with that. How the world are you going to get
Oh,
it?
hang on.
sewed?
Here's
Wait a
that's
minute,
the
is that the
back.
back side? Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
back. Hang on.
Wow.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't that
That
gorgeous?
looks nice.
Just love
I'm
it.
sure Doreen is going to make it as a best pattern out of it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Not quite sure. I don't think this would be hard to work with at all. I don't think either one of them will be. It's just that if you're gonna do a longer coat, that's just so much fabric to work with when you're at the
You are
machine.
bringing them
Like
forward.
wrestling at the end.
Huh?
It gets to be like wrestling. It's almost like trying to make a king size quilt. You're like
Oh,
steering
I
it into
know.
the sewing
the
machine.
fabric doesn't look that complicated, but oh my gosh, I'm going.
Or are you gonna line it?
Yeah, it's a coat. Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna have to be.
So you go be wrestling with it.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to do two of them. I'd have to probably pick one of them.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
And especially where you said it's a loose weave, it should have a lining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for winter, I would have both of them lined, definitely.
Mm.
Gotta have it.
Do you have anything to share, Casey? Oh, you're still muted.
I did the second of 4 bags that I'm making for our family. So I put this one, I put another pocket in. And I don't know if anybody else has done this, but you know how you make when you put pockets in and you usually have like all this extra you have to cut off. If you peel them apart and you trim them down, you can make little loops to put in the zipper pull. And then it makes it real easy to grab the zipper.
Yeah, cute.
Who are you making that for?
This one is going to be for my daughter.
For Christmas?
Yeah. And then the other 2, I've got 2 more, one for each of my brothers. So
They're beautiful, Casey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
that's
Are
just
you
drop
keeping
dead
one for
gorgeous.
you too?
yes, I'm keeping one. That was the first one. 'Cause I
Oh,
made a
Kim,
mistake.
lift it
So
one
I'll
more
have
time.
That one, and we'll pass these other
Show
on
it
to,
up. Ah,
so, yeah.
you're on the other side.
That's
So-
gorgeous.
awesome. What did you use for the interfacing, Casey? Did you put anything on it?
I used the, that decor, whatever that you mentioned. I'm not fond of that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Wait, bring it back. That looks like the iron-on. That's the Decoville?
Yeah.
Really?
Decovil lightweight.
No. It was the one you said Pellon 809 or something
Oh,
like.
okay. Okay, yeah, because that's what I thought. It looked lighter. Do you not like it because it wrinkles?
I don't like it because it, the first time I tried using, I put a sheet over, I ironed from, and I put the fabric down, put the Pellon stuff on top, and then put a cloth over it, and it just started crinkling up. Apparently couldn't take the heat. So I flipped it over, the outer fabric's a little heavier, flipped it over and ironed from that side, but it doesn't stay stuck on there. And if the iron touches it at all, it crinkles up. So not a big fan of that stuff, but
You know what I've found is depending, and I won't name any names, but depending where I buy it, it's almost like there's a knockoff version of it and the adhesive isn't as good.
oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'll get pay more at another place if I happen to be there and it works better. So I was just wondering, I have no proof, but
yeah.
Wonder if it's an age problem or a storage problem.
Oh, well, where I got it from was Joann's, and they have a pretty good turnover, so I don't know. But so I wasn't real thrilled about that, but I took your advice and did the stitching, so it
yeah,
stayed in
that
place.
helps. Yeah.
I got going, and it makes it easy to line up the handles and everything. So that worked out pretty well. And I'm going through my stash of green Christmas type fabric, and I think I'll probably use it all up on these 2 bags.
Wow, good for you. Yay. Then you
Well,
can buy more
you were
Christmas
talking
stuff.
about interfacing, so what's, what, I have only been bad with interfacing and I'm just starting to use more of it. So I want to know could I cut to the chase with one of you guys, whoever has interfacing that they love the most or they enjoy the most?
So
I
it
like
depends on
5.
what you're,
Not just one.
it depends on what I'm using it for. So
Clothing.
for clothing, you have to match it to the fabric that you're using. So there's one that I use for knits. There's one that I use for lightweight wovens. There's ones that I use for shirt collars because I really want them to stand up. So it all depends on what I'm working on. I don't have the names of them, but that would be something to, I don't know, Dara, you may have some of the names already at your fingertips.
I don't buy the stuff at Joann's. I buy
I
my
didn't think you did.
no, I buy my interfacing from Fabric Mart Fabrics online. And I also buy interfacing from Wawak. And the one I use the most, I get from, I want to say it's called Gold Star Tool. I buy 10 yards of it.
Right now,
Why-
Gold Star 2?
Gold Star Tool, TOOL, TOOL. Like tools.
Oh, Gold Star Tool.
I think that's what their website is.
Why do you use from these other places?
Oh, well, Fabric Mart, they just have what they have. The interfacing they have on Fabric Mart is from like clothing manufacturers. It's like overruns from a factory. It's not like Pellon. It's not a name brand. So whatever I buy from them is always good. I've never had a problem with any of those things.
I didn't know if it was because of price or
Well, it's
reputation.
no, it's because it's higher quality when
Okay.
it's for like clothing manufacturers, and it's
Okay.
also wide. Usually it's 60 inches wide. So you may
Oh,
pay like $5 a yard, but you get way more.
Are
yeah.
you still talking about going through Fabric Mart?
Fabric Mart, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty easy. All right.
And then the one I buy from, God, I wish I could remember the name of it. I have it on a bulletin board upstairs in the sewing room. But the one I buy from Gold Star Tool, they will send you little samples. Like if you say to them, you like send them an email and say, ask them for their samples for their interfacings,
Mhm.
and they have different weights. It's just like going to the store and buying a medium, a lightweight, a heavyweight. And then you select what you want. And I think their minimums are 10 yards, but
Oh,
it's way higher quality, way higher quality. And it comes 60 inches wide and they roll it up for you. So you can just like put it in your closet and get it out. And you have way more to work with. So you can like cut a nice big piece of it and cut out all your pieces that you need. It's just an easier way to do it. Same with Wawak. You can get samples from them as well. And
It's-
I do not match my weights to the different fabrics that a lot of people do. I use the lightest weight interfacing that I can get in almost everything, including in denims. And what I do instead of matching is I put it on both sides. So if something is heavier, I put it on both sides, like on the facing and on the fabric. It makes things come out more even and look more professional. Because you know how sometimes you put your interfacing on the back part and then you sew it on and it shrinks up a little bit and makes everything a little like ripply and not lay
Yeah,
flat.
yeah.
If you do both pieces like of a pocket flap or a collar or a cuff, they sew together beautifully. It always fits right. It looks right. So that's why I use the light, super lightweight, the lightest weight that I can get, because I'm going to have 2 layers of it.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
gotta get some different ones.
Yeah, that Gold Star tool is an awesome resource, Stara.
That's where I
Never
get
heard
my,
of that one.
that's where I get my denim stuff from, my rivets and things. And
Yeah, they have a what do you call those things? Heavy duty press.
Mhm.
I've been wanting to get one of those for a long time. And they have a whole deal.
Yeah.
with everything together. Yay! I just got asked what I want for Christmas today. Now I know.
Andrea,
Perfect. Yes, ma'am.
what was the last thing you wanted to get?
I'll tell you exactly what it's called.
Okay.
A heavy duty press machine.
But now they have pretty colors. When I bought mine, they just had green, and now
I
they have like
see
beige
that.
and- yeah.
Yeah, like every color, right?
Heavy duty press, PRESS.
Yeah.
Mhm. So you can do the grommets and the snaps and the rivets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then when you buy the grommets or the snaps, the rivets, you buy the little die set that goes with the one that you've selected.
That you want to do. Yeah.
So they always come out perfect instead of those little plastic fiddly things they give you at Joann's that you can't make.
Mhm.
You know, it always comes out crooked or you ruin one.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's see where we were. Casey got to share. Doreen showed us her fabric. How about you, Dora? Did you make anything beautiful?
I made some more t-shirts for my mom.
Oh gosh.
I want that pattern.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
Holy crap.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Really cool.
Lady.
Then
I
this
want
one.
them all. Wow.
And then I have one that I've been trying to make one of those tops where it's like knit on the yoke and then it's woven. And I don't have her here, so I'm not quite sure how much I need to make it wider for the woven so she can still get it over her head without ripping out the seams. And I tried earlier in the week and the woven that I was using was just too flimsy and I couldn't get it to attach nicely to the knit. So I'm doing it again and with different fabrics. So I'm hoping it works because it's like this beautiful silk twill that I got from Fabric Mart one time in a bundle. When you order from Fabric Mart, they have these bundles. You don't know what it is, like a grab bag kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
And so you, for like $15, you'll get like 10 yards of fabric. And it'll be at least like 1 yard of each thing. So you get these weird things. So anyway, I got this weird piece of silk that I'm gonna try and make into a top, but I don't know if that's gonna work. And then for my Get Around to It project, I need to make a new bag. So this, you can see it. This is
What?
this is one of those like sling bags.
Cheryl.
And I've made it before. It's called a Summit Pack
Nice.
from Cloud Splitter. And now that I've used it, this is like my third one. And now that I've used it, I need to like make some changes to it. I need to add another pocket. And I don't even have a wallet. It just has like card slots in it. But they're not enough and they're all jammed up and they crinkle down. So I need to figure out how to make this section on the front wider so I can get more cards in there, or maybe make them vertical so I can get more cards in there. I don't know how to do it. but I know what I'm gonna make it out of. I'm gonna make it out of this blue nylon, and I'm
Ooh,
gonna line it in orange ripstop.
gorgeous.
That'll be perfect.
But I can't get this color blue zippers. So I have all these zippers, and I'm gonna use different colors.
Nice.
Like that's gonna be the accent on it. Like it's gonna be bright. I'm trying not to make
Yeah.
it look too childlike.
It'll
But-
be fun.
To me, it's looking a little like 80s,
Uh-huh.
too many colors. So I might just go with like 1 or 2 colors instead of 5 colors.
How
for
many
this.
It'll be
zippers are on the
playful and
outside?
fun.
The bag has 1, 2, 3 that show, but I need to add a second, like this is a pocket to put my phone in, but I
Mhm.
also put my car key, and I have one of those car keys where you just have to like get close to the car and you can unlock it.
Yeah.
But if it slips behind my phone, then it doesn't work. So I need to put like a second pocket that's smaller, that's just for the car key. So I need at least 5 zippers, and then there's like 2 or 3 zippers on the inside that don't show, that also need to be interesting colors.
Oh,
Very
God.
cool.
That's gonna be cute.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait to see it.
When
I have
everybody's
hands
done
full.
showing, I got one thing that I was working on the last couple days I'll show off, but you keep going with everybody else.
You have it right there, Doreen?
Right behind me.
Ah,
I literally just bought a shirt like that.
So it's out of from that pattern that I was showing you guys.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Okay, you remember the one that you guys were saying you liked it from 2 different,
yeah.
okay, so what I did was I liked this one. So I got it from,
Look at that.
Oh,
Perfect.
Oh my God.
that is so
Doreen.
cute.
Yeah. I like it.
Crazy cute.
You're so
Okay.
fashion queen,
Yes.
Doreen.
So
Gosh, that's adorable.
It
it
is.
is, it's really comfy. I like it. The only thing I have left, just because I kind of got tired of working on it, so I'll finish it up the next day or so, but I did decide at the last minute to stick a pocket because I was just I'm in front of the mirror looking and automatically grabbing for a pocket. So I kind of had to go, okay, I gotta put a pocket in it.
Doreen, you have a fashion designer hiding inside of you.
Yeah. You're so cool.
Really? Well,
I don't know
no,
how
I'm a
you
fashion
vision that.
designer.
Oh, yes. You wonder
I
what
just
you're gonna
like
be
fabric.
wearing a year from now, and that's because you've got such a great mind.
Yeah,
It
I
will
would not
fit
vision that. Oh my
10
God, that's so
pieces.
cool.
Did you make a belt?
I decided, no, I got a belt that I may have brought back upstairs, but I brought a belt down from upstairs and put it around, and really any kind of a leather-like kind of a belt looks
Mhm.
really kind of hot with it.
Yeah.
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 That
That would
really is,
cool.
that's
Yeah.
much better than the fabric itself. It just looked that looked good.
Then you can
So
match the belt with your boots and you're all set.
that I was doing, it,
And if you could find some of those thick tights, oh my gosh, how cool would
if
that
I'm
be?
what?
The thick tights, so you don't need pants, right? But you're not showing too much off. That would be
I think
so
some just
cute.
skinny jeans.
Yeah.
The skinny jeans is gonna look good because this is flannel. It's a real comfy flannel. So I'm
But if it
thinking-
is knee level, then you can use with your leggings.
Mm-hmm.
well,
it looks
I don't
good, yeah.
know. I don't know if leggings are gonna
Oh,
look good
fun.
with this. I think
Just
jeans.
try it and then see if you like it. You have so many black
Yeah,
leggings anyway.
If you can put skinny jeans on with it, you could put leggings on with it too.
Mhm.
Well, I know I can, but I think skinny jeans is gonna look
Plus, if you've got
better with
boots on,
flannel.
if you've got
Maybe
boots
you
on,
might
the
be right.
leggings are going to fit very well with the boots. You're not going to have to worry about them bunching in the boot.
Okay, I didn't think about that though at the boots. Okay, yeah, I'll try that.
Then you really look hot.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we should maybe we should call Kim in the morning before we get dressed and she can help us.
Her girlfriends when she was in high school probably did. Is this okay, Kim?
So what I did
Well.
also is I went out,
You finished it?
I'm going to take back the one I bought because I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on jewelry because it's not necessary. So what I did is I got, for this guy here,
Uh-huh.
I just kind of got this jewelry that I already have upstairs,
Oh, that's
put
cute.
that together with it.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
You can't really tell as much in here. You can't really see it. I had brought a gold, something that was more gold with a big lock on it, big thing on it. That looked good too, but I'm thinking I don't need to spend the kind of money that I bought, that I paid for it. I'm like, I don't need to do that right now. So this came from my closet. It cost me nothing. So I probably bring back the Target one. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Gorgeous. Thank you, Doreen. Okay, and we
Thanks.
saw Dara's beautiful pieces. How about you, Usha?
Me?
How's the quilt business?
I did cut and I made some blocks. I think I made 12 blocks, but I still needed to add some more thing to those blocks. If I'm not interrupted tonight, maybe I can get some shape out of it. Last night, I was on the call and then I got some unexpected visitors, so I had to go there and all that. And then I got drunk and then I couldn't sew anymore. So
What?
straight went to bed on a weekday.
Okay.
So,
It's the season.
yeah, so
jolly.
today, if today like no one remembers me and then so I'll be in my little corner so I can get the top at least done. But when I was looking into my treasures, when I was organizing, I found some stuff from years back, and then it made me feel like, okay, so I'll show you what I found. Like, this was my very
that's cute.
first class, which I took it for the free motion quilting,
Mm.
you know, and I thought like, oh, I need to do something with it, but it should be, my best remember thing, but I never did anything. So this is the front piece.
Oh my.
Wow.
Okay,
Lady.
so yeah, I never
Oh
did
my
anything. So
gosh.
it still was in the same test piece. I don't know what to do. But so
It's the centerpiece for something for sure. How spectacular.
yeah,
You
I
are
don't know.
really, really awesome at this stuff, lady.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Then I found a lot of stuff which you remember like this teddy towel cloths,
Yeah.
and I was like adding some flannel bits and pieces. Now I found bunch of them which I made, but I didn't
Oh.
close. So I still need to do the edges,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
this is one. I'll show you one by one. Some owls.
Aw.
Aw.
That's
Okay.
cute.
I want that one.
Mhm.
Who won that one?
Casey.
Kim. Okay.
No,
Let's see.
Casey.
No,
wants
no,
that.
Casey.
Casey.
Aw.
I love mommy and daddy.
What?
See, I love mommy, daddy kind of fabric, this one.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
That's
I
interesting.
think in different colors. So these are all like receiving blankets which I made for the little kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and these are the leftover pieces, I believe.
Who's having all these babies?
Friends, neighbors, office
Okay.
staff.
Okay.
Not me. I don't have that many babies. Okay. See? Now I have to finish all the edges of these so they can be used in the kitchen.
Mm. Good idea.
I think this one was done for an experiment, I believe. So I just want to know whether I can finish it like this or not.
Yeah.
So this is my
Ah.
test piece.
Good.
And this is another test piece with a wide binding. Actually,
Oh,
this
I
is
like
called
that
facing.
one. Yeah.
Yes. So this is a facing. It's not binding, but this is binding.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
two
these are
test
going to be
pieces
dish
done.
towels?
Yeah, dish towels.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I found all these. I was like, why didn't I close them? So now this weekend, if I have time, then I'm going to close all the ends and then I'll think about it, what to do with it. So that's
Well,
all I,
The red, white, and blue one, you can make that into your holiday pillow for 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
yeah,
I was-
but yeah, so the problem, I think, Casey, so I like this side and I like this side also.
oh,
If I make a pillow case, this is going to be closed or this is going to be closed.
oh, yeah.
So I'm thinking of like a
What about a
quilt
flag?
as you go table runner kind of thing by adding some more this side and the other side.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
So I can have my visual. This is my very first free motion quilting
Yeah.
by paying to a class. I literally went there with my sewing machine long like ago, So that made me actually start working on the quilts by quilting by my own. So this was the class. I used to take one class per year, whatever, now I'm not taking any classes because whatever I learned, it's already there and I'm not using them. So I'm not taking any classes.
Mm. You're on a class
Okay.
diet.
Yep. So that's all I have. I didn't make anything and my quilt top is in the works. So maybe I'll show it on Monday when we are having coffee.
Cool. Thank you, Usha. How about you,
Uh,
Kim? Jacket's done.
Yep, I haven't sewn anything. I worked on those templates in that Debbie Shore book. I made up templates for those some handbags and some backpacks.
Oh, good.
And then gave the books back to the library. And that's all I did.
That's
And then I've
so
been
good.
going through this fabric and I just never realized how much I have. And
That never occurred to me.
Kim, remember the duffel bag which you and Suzette made? And you
yes.
both hurried and say like, it's not going to be the video available after October 1st or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was for the new registrations. Like if anyone wanted to register, because I still have it, that video.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were supposed to cancel that out, I thought. But
Then I was thinking like, if you have the link to the video when you register, you will have it. But once like, you want to, register for that class, that's not available after that date, whatever they announced it.
right.
You can continue listening to that lady over and over.
Whenever I have nightmare, then I'll go and listen.
Oh, they also have a sale that's So Daily. They have a 20% off sale. It's their holiday sale for embroideries and their patterns and all that is on sale right now.
Oh, the
So if
embroidery.
anybody, so if anybody's interested, they have that all on sale.
Somebody need to tie my hands not to go and click on any sales,
Like me
not to
with-
use my credit card and fill the house.
How much off? 20?
20% off. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look anything if it is not 80% off.
Well, if you go to the Fabric Mart right now, you can get 10 yards of fashion fabric for $20. Like, how can you possibly refuse?
They send that all the time. So
That's what
those
they
fabric
do?
bins, they are all
never
the time
looked.
in the fabric
Never
I
looked
bin.
at
didn't
that.
know that.
I've
Mm,
never looked at them.
buying really
Mhm.
bad stuff.
For $32, I'm gonna have 16 yards of fabric. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? Some you may not like it, and most of it you
Mhm.
may not like it,
you
not
think
your
I won't
taste.
like any of it?
No, maybe a little bit, but that is the price. Like maybe if you are paying like $20, and if you like only 1 yard piece or 1.5 yard piece
You
in
think
that
I'll
whole
need it?
16 yards, then you feel like it's not a bargain deal. It's not a good deal. I tried a couple
Right.
of times. that's what happened, because they throw some stuff like which I don't even want it.
Yeah.
And that's finally, for me, it looks like if I buy yardage of the piece what they sent and I like it, maybe I would have spent less. So that blind bins, not my thing.
Hmm. Okay.
But you can try, Andrea, because it's everybody's self-experience. Until you do, it keeps bugging you. Like, oh, I want that bin. I wanted to see it. So you have to go and see it.
When I buy those bundles and bins and things, and sometimes it's disappointing, but I trade like with other people. Like in my sewing guild, I trade things. With my daughters, I trade things. Like they hate ITY and they like things I don't like. So we just trade. Like whenever they come home, they bring it, and it's like take a penny, leave a penny kind of thing. That's what we do with fabric.
Fun. Okay, let's see. We talked to Kim. Cheryl,
Yes.
you're hiding. What are
Yeah,
you hiding? Uh-oh, we just lost Sally. Darn.
I'm here.
To go to dinner.
Oh, she had to go to
Who's
dinner?
talking?
Dinner at her sister's.
Oh, she was driving in the car and then she got there maybe, huh?
Mm.
Oh, goodbye, Sally. How about you, Cheryl?
Leave us a message. Let's see if she left us a message.
She
Yeah.
did. She had to go to dinner with her sister.
Dinner at my sister.
Everyone's so lucky. They're getting dinner with family. We told my son he couldn't come home.
And it's not even Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I didn't do a whole lot. I finished some stuff, and one of them was my journal that I'm making with stories from the past, and it's like quilt, small quilts. It's upstairs, but I have this with my embroidery machine. I did some cut work on a blouse in the back. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty.
wow. So how
Pretty.
does that work, Cheryl?
Well,
Pretty.
you know, make the design so far, and then you do your cut work and then finish it all off. You know, and you cut different things out.
They tell you what to cut or you guess?
No, you know what to cut. Yeah. Yeah. And before they do the finished parts on it, I've done valances for curtains and stuff in the house. And then because it's a heart on the front, I just ran on the tucks. I don't know if you can see it. There's little tiny hearts that I put down through the tucks.
Oh, sweet.
Cute.
And you get a gift for that, Cheryl? That's for you?
Yeah.
Yay.
I did some handwork that had to be done on this jacket. This was one I took all kind of pieces and I pieced it together over an old sweater.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
And as I pieced it, I would cut the sweater out.
What a great idea.
That is awesome. That is really,
Little
really cool.
zipper, jazzy.
Fancy.
And the
I
back,
love it. Oh,
Wow.
Very cool.
I have
Cheryl.
velvet collar and sleeves. There's lace. There's just ribbons, a bunch of ribbons here.
So beautiful.
Pretty.
What a good idea.
Mhm. So,
Patty Palmer had a pattern years ago that I made. It's in that closet. Doesn't fit me. Where you use different pieces to make a jacket, and that's where I got the idea. After I said, I would like to do that, but that pattern doesn't fit me anymore. So I had an old button sweater, heavy thing, and said, why can't I just start adding pieces on? And you know,
Very pretty.
sewing machine, Cheryl, you just stitched it down?
yeah, I stitched like the back together and these two together, then put it on again. The sides are just like a I forget what this fabric is called. Gabardine.
Gabardine?
Yep. And then just pieces of lace and
Is there any of the sweater left?
none. No,
Cool.
it's all gone. I think I'm looking. Yeah,
So you really just took the sweater and covered over it, real, kind of?
I
And
pinned.
then cut it out, yeah.
I did some hand stitching.
So it's like that quilt as you go, but with a sweater.
Yeah, kinda.
Very clever. Had you heard of
Now,
anyone
is
doing
it
that?
done yet?
What, Andrea?
Had you ever heard of anyone doing that, or did you just? think
Yeah,
of it? Oh,
yeah. Well, like, I'll show you the Patty Palmer one. And that was a pattern.
Oh, I like that.
Pretty.
That really doesn't fit you, Cheryl? It looks like it could.
It might again, but
Oh, that's pretty.
It is. Wow.
and the only thing I didn't like about it was I didn't know how easy it was to make your own binding.
Oh.
So I bought this brown cotton stuff, and that's the only thing I didn't like. So if this fits me again, I'm gonna rip all that off and make my own binding.
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she had us add ribbons and
Gorgeous.
Oh, I like it.
so that's where I got the idea from.
Very cool.
Really, really cool.
So
Did you make it?
You could you wear that right now, Cheryl?
Hmm?
Could you wear that right now?
The black one I can, but the brown one is a size smaller.
Oh, I don't know. I think that looks like it might fit you.
I'll try
Well,
it.
you try it. Try it.
Did you make anything in your class before this? Don't you guys usually have treasures? Or is that a different class? You and Elaine?
What?
Did you guys have class right before this? Did you make anything?
Yes, we made frogs and you have a game. These little froggies.
Oh, I remember those.
And you push the back and they hop.
Uh-huh.
Mine doesn't go in the little box I made. He does a whole flip. And land
Wow.
feet. He is very talented. I called him an acrobat, and Karen said, no, he's an acro frog. So I made 2 of them so that we can play later here at home. Easily.
Oh, pretty one. Very
And has little eyes I drew.
Okay.
sweet.
That class is so fun, folding all those things.
Yeah, which you remind me, she's gonna teach a craft for our holiday party. So I posted the link so you all can register for that. It's
Oh.
on November 27th, so it's Friendsgiving, the day after Thanksgiving.
good.
So we won't have our regular sew and tell that day because we'll have the Friendsgiving. And
Mhm.
as mentioned, there's a $100 gift card to Amazon for whoever has the best background, holiday background.
Baby.
What?
I have it.
You got it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so,
Okay.
and we did decide, originally we were saying it had to be a physical background, like you created it, but now we're allowing virtual too, so.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, the digital one. So have fun with that.
Show
But-
off my Rice Krispie turkey.
Oh, nice. So if you go to the main Elements 3 Sewing Club page, you'll find the invitation to that. And there's a card exchange you can register for, a recipe swap. So if you submit your recipe, we'll put it in a PDF and then deliver it after, and you'll have a little holiday cookbook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so lots of fun opportunities for you there. And then on Monday, we'll meet for our 2 meetings. And then on Tuesday, we're doing Get Around to It. So bring a project that you've been meaning to get around to. I keep meaning to ask you, Cheryl, did you create that?
No.
Oh, so I could just search for it and
I
find it somewhere?
Oh, it's either Embroidery Library or Urban Threads.
Okay.
Probably Urban Threads.
Cool. All right. And so that's a wrap for the week. Hopefully we get a president this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, I hope so.
please, please.
Andrea, did you say that this is fashionfabrics.com or
Did I was at-
fashionfabricsclub.com?
No, I was looking at Fabric Mart.
Fabricmart.com?
Yeah.
It's fabricmartfabrics.com.
And then I also have stuff in my cart at Gold Star.
What?
At Gold Star.
Oh, okay. And how did Casey do at the polls there?
I did okay. Most everybody behaved.
Good.
So yeah, it was a pretty uneventful. Being an open carry state, you always wonder whether people are going to follow the rules about not bringing them into the polling station, and
Yeah,
not have any incidences. So that was
that's
good.
great.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
thought about
Casey, I can see from just looking at you, you can wear jumpers really well. You got the body. You just look like it's just. I look like I'm 5 years old in the jumper. I just don't wear jumpers well. You look so good in it. So
Thank you.
comfortable.
Thank you. Yep.
All right, lovely ladies. I hope you have a good weekend and I'll see you on Monday.
See y'all.
y'all.
Bye.
Ta-ta.